Kristie Ennis, physical therapist, certified strength and conditioning specialist, and nutritionist. And today I want to go over some awesome life hacks for the Derma Edge that people have shared with me throughout the year and that I've picked up while using it during my practice as well. But before I get into that, I want to give a very big thank you to all of you guys out there who have ordered and used the Derma Edge. It's been sold in 34 states and 5 countries. And it makes me very happy to be able to help people get rid of pain on their own and feel better about their bodies without using medication or have to go to the doctor. So the more places I can sell this, the happier I am for people. So again, thank you. So, on to the Derma Edge. Things that I've learned from people that hopefully now will help you as well. Number one thing I would say is actually using heat and the types of heat that you can use with this. Now my kind of go-to is running it under hot water for about 30 seconds, and then it stays warm because it's aluminum. And then heat is important because we're working on getting blood flow going in through the muscles and through the fascia. Anywhere that we're feeling tight and stuck, blood flow is important. But some great ideas that people have shared with me are actually doing it in front of the wood stove. So you're heating it up that way. And if you live in New Hampshire, you totally know what I'm talking about. Using it in the bathtub or in the hot tub, and also using it in the sauna. So you're kind of multitasking at the same time, but it obviously heats up nicely, and then you can get throughout the whole body doing that. You can still use it in cold, put it in the freezer, or again, if you're in New Hampshire, stick it in the snow. But I do truly think that heat is the better usage for this to really work on loosening up the body. So that brings me to number 2, is how do you use this? How do you best use this? And it kind of depends on what's going on in your body. So number 1, this was designed to be able for anybody and everybody to hold. So people have told me even if they have arthritis in their hands, they can still grip it because you don't have to grip it for dear life. That's really important. When you are using this, because we are also working on trying to get the receptors that work with the brain and then change how that muscle tone actually reacts, depends then on how you're using this Derma Edge. Before we were taught that you have to go deep, you have to bruise, you have to cause all this petechiae, which are blood vessels rupturing. Totally not the case because those receptors aren't that deep like that. What does make a difference is how fast and controlled you're using this. So a nice kind of longer, slower stroke instead of rapid back and forth really makes a difference to stimulate those receptors in the brain that then help reduce that tone, or in other words, that tension in through the muscle, okay? So that pretty much holds true for everybody. Again, about that 45-degree angle. And I do have a usage of the Derma Edge video on YouTube too that I can link up here. Now the other thing that people have told me is that if you are suffering from chronic pain, a lot of times what happens is that the fascia gets tightened up everywhere. Fascia is one of those things that actually connects the entire body. It helps us move and it helps give us support. So that when one area tends to tighten up, guess what? So do other areas because it's all connected. So another great way to help use this is actually not just focusing on that one body part. So let's say you have knee pain. You actually want to take the whole length, right? So go hip all the way down to the calf and even through the bottom of the foot. And you can make it one little spirally line. It's easier to do that way. Same thing with the upper body. If you have shoulder pain, even going from the neck all the way down the arm. So you kind of hit some of those bigger fascia lines. And again, really trying to make all of those body parts feel better. Now, the other option that's important here is working on the cellulite. Okay, so that does require a little bit of deeper pressure, but again, what people have told me is that they like to start nice and gentle and then kind of work into it with where those areas of cellulite are, okay? So again, no bruising, no blood vessel breakage, but you do want to go a little deeper because that fat layer is a little bit deeper too. Now we're not just working on those receptors in the skin. Okay, now how often do you want to use this thing? I have people that tell me they love using it at night right before going to bed and they wake up feeling way better. So I actually started doing that too and I really like that. What I hear the most from people though is that they bring it to work with them and they use it at their desks throughout the day. So you're doing gentle work with it. So it really is okay to do it multiple times during the day. one of the things and tips I really liked was someone telling me that whenever they go to take a sip out of their water bottle, they go ahead and use the Derma Edge on a body part too. So now you're getting double whammy. You're getting hydration, which is really important for pain, and then you're using your Derma Edge at the same time. So there you go. There's some great ways to help get you to use that Derma Edge and understand it a little bit better. Again, check out that video on why the Derma Edge works, how the Derma Edge works, and what fascia really is. And thank you so much again, everybody, for tuning in, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.